Command interface initiated.
Hey there everyone, it's Pop-Tarts Ninja. This is our first convoy ambush. It's one of the more difficult mission types. That orange hexagon is where we need to stop the convoy from reaching, and we've only got usually only about 3 or 4 turns to destroy all the convoy vehicles. On this map, it's not too hard. On some of the other maps, it's extremely difficult, particularly the moon map. Convoy ambushes on the moon map almost require you to bring a light mech.
Yep. 10-4.
Fortunately, we've still got our Jenner,
Moving to position.
which lets us flag the enemy, and it looks like nothing too dangerous. There's a Panther up there. Hopefully, none of the vehicles will be particularly bad. Any vehicle can spawn as part of the convoy, though. That means you can get SRM carriers, you can get Demolisher tanks, and, of course, we take an unlucky hit right off the bat in the Jenner. That's not good. We're going to have to keep our movement up high if we don't want to lose those medium lasers. So, we're going to back off right away and hopefully draw the defenders out. We just can't afford to not move in on the convoy, so we can't take this mission easily. Fortunately, it looks like there's only 3 targets. Those 3 orange triangles, those are all going to be vehicles, unless one of them is a mech, but there's 4 mechs. I don't think there's going to be 5. And we get to use our Griffin for the first time. We don't have great shots on anything. The Griffin is an SRM bomber like our Centurion, but it's faster. And it jumps farther.
Waiting for orders.
So where our Enforcer and our Centurion
Targets confirmed.
are 4-6 in tabletop, the Griffin's a 5-8.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
That doesn't mean a whole lot
Ready to rock.
in Harebrained Schemes Battletech, but it's a significant speed increase. Yeah. It's a good thing to have. Okay, so that vehicle has a large laser. That one didn't fire, and that one didn't fire. So 2 of them are probably just APCs, but the large laser is probably a Bulldog tank.
You need me to hold still for you?
Still, we can't spend too much time playing with these light mechs. We're gonna need to destroy those tanks. Ooh, and I didn't notice those commandos were the slightly more dangerous one. The SRM commando is much more dangerous than the large laser commando.
Yup.
It's still not too bad because it's only a 25-tonner. But let's see if we can knock out some of this Panther's firepower. Ooh, got a head hit. I'll take it.
Orders.
This is a bit risky, but we should have the movement mod to take it.
Jumping.
Oh good, we got the PPC. Okay, I am less worried. That's the
That is
only
something good.
weapon around that can cause our
Yeah.
Jenner serious trouble. And we need to get
I'm
angle on
jumping.
those
Yes,
vehicles.
I
Oh,
am.
that's an SRM carrier and an Inferno carrier. Okay, those both need to die. Inferno carrier is more dangerous. SRM carrier is still extremely dangerous.
Primary target is damaged, man. Keep it up.
Ooh, we didn't get it. That's not good.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Okay, we got at least one of them.
Keep it up.
If that Inferno carrier tags one of our mechs, though, it can push it straight
more
into
for the
shutdown,
trash.
and a mech that overheats that much takes guaranteed structure damage, which means a minimum of 3 days of repair. We should have the movement mod that it won't hit us,
Alright.
and it looks like we are just barely out of range. Okay. I'll take that, but that thing needs to die.
Waiting for orders.
And we make use of our ace pilot to bring the Jenner back into cover. Panther can't get to it, so it chooses another target. But since it doesn't have its PPC, we're going to go for those vehicles, because we need them dead sooner. Because if any of them gets into their end zone, we just straight up lose. Now, these are all slow tanks. There are some very fast vehicles that can make convoy ambushes very difficult, especially if you're slow.
It's getting banged up real good.
Yeah, those SRM commandos are not a joke. I mean, they're not
Engaging
super
jump jet.
dangerous, but you can't ignore them for long.
I'm on him.
I made a mistake there. I thought maybe we could finish the
Yeah?
Bulldog.
I'm listening. Confirmed. This is everything I got.
And we don't get the Inferno carrier
Commander.
either. Which means I need to pick off one of
Jumping.
them. And the best choice is the Inferno carrier,
that.
just because we cannot let it shoot at the Griffin. We're already gonna be
Reporting
spending
one
one day
left vehicle.
repairing the Jenner. I don't want to spend any more.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Standing by.
But fortunately, we're in a good position to come around and shoot this
Roger.
other commando right in the back. Just can't do it with all of our lasers. It doesn't matter though, because rear armor on commandos
Solid
is
connection on that
paper.
one. Well, that weren't nothing.
Gotta do something about those
Mostly
commandos.
I'm losing armor bad. Confirmed.
But this Bulldog needs to die.
I'm on him.
Leopard
Okay,
inbound,
good.
Commander. I'll meet you
That's
at
our
the LZ.
objective. That means we could just leave, but none of my mechs are in any danger, and that escape zone
Right
is
here.
pretty far away. So let's see if we can at least reduce the firepower on one of these commandos now that we can actually afford to put our guys back into cover. Though I do need to cool the Griffin off.
Affirmative.
Okay, so half of the
I think I hit
Missile
something
Commando's
special there.
firepower is located in
Good
its
to
right
go.
arm, so that's a pretty good pickup. We can't hit it from here, so we're gonna pick on one of the other ones. This one's not super worrying, but hey, I'll take the kill.
Tango, down.
And that Panther is just not a threat without its PPC.
Receiving you. On the move. Target
Yeah,
confirmed.
we're gonna need to melee something to cool the Jenner down.
They're coming around the side. That one tagged me good. That one was a bad one right there.
Yeah, the Griffin's armor's getting kinda thin. Well, I say kinda thin. It's actually not bad. We haven't taken a penetrating hit anywhere. They're just complaining because that right arm and right leg are a little low. You can tell by how gray they are.
Affirmative.
But let's see if we can eliminate some more missile firepower. Nope.
Yep. Affirmative. 10-4.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. That should be all of that commando's firepower.
Yes, boss.
And this commando nicely put it in a position where our enforcer can shoot it in the back. We don't get lucky enough for the instant
Inflicted
kill,
some heavy damage.
but I'll still take it. Ooh, but it did penetrate armor on the Griffin.
Got an armor breach. Internals are taking damage. Ready for orders. Moving to position.
Finish off what you can.
Affirmative.
Not dead, close enough.
I'm losing a lot of armor here.
Orders. You got it. Here we go. Reporting. Critical hit.
Oh, I thought I got all the weapons.
That was a bad one, that was.
Whoops.
I copy.
Well, let's shoot this commando in the back again. There we go. That's our only flanking
That's a
threat.
kill, Commander.
Commandos are programmed
How's
to
it
go
going?
for flank attacks wherever they can, and they're
Location
fast enough to do it
confirmed.
unless you take a leg off. And now they're all dead.
Target neutralized.
I would be tempted to try to take apart this Panther for parts, but it's just a Panther. I don't really care to own a Panther at this stage in the game.
Reporting. Serious armor
They're
loss.
not especially good or
Roger
valuable.
that. Standing by.
And thus ends the Panther.
Target down.
See you next time.
Mission successful.